give me a second here. Let's get this out to the sliders. Onto the sliders. Onto the sliders. Where are the sliders? Come on. There it is. Okay. Whew. What a day. What a day. Share. Copy. And let's go, people. Here we go now. And we get that out to the sliders. Okay, there we go. That's out to them. And out to everybody else here. Alright. Another live episode of the Old-Timey Slideshow is starting now on YouTube. Paste and post. Fantastic. And then we switch. And here comes another fine Shaw episode. Starting now. And paste and post. Hot dang. All right. Whew. So how about that? Everybody's in. We got that. Let's get some music. Ready, ready, and ready. Okay. Who's in? Who's in? Say hi. Yell it out. Yell it out loud and proud. Apologies in advance for the many times that I'm going to likely have to blow my nose. I thought I was on the mend almost, but I guess clearly I'm still a little stuffy. All right. So, first of all, how you doing? Good to see you. Cheers. Ooh, very warm. Okay. All right. Apologies for the tardiness of our tardiness. Just drove back from San Diego from the convention I was at, and actually had a fine ride back with my friend Josh. It was very nice of him to accompany me back. Yeah, so that was an interesting few days away. But now we're back. Dang it. Sorry about that. All right. Tonight is it's going to just be a Shaw only. I took the planes out because I didn't have time to go out into the garage and get the planes and the whole thing. So it will be Shaw's only. We're coming down to the last few episodes of Shaw's. But it's been a pretty good run, I think. I've enjoyed their shenanigans. Excuse me. And I think I'm on the right episode. No, I just realized, is 2202 correct or is it 2201? 2200 was, that wasn't yesterday, was it? That was 2 days ago. March 31st. It's April 2nd. Yeah, we're 2202. Yeah, all right. I'm right. Okay. Ooh, I was kind of scared for a second. Yes. So, yeah. So it's a Shaw only, and there's one airplane in there, but it's part of the Shaw collection. And I guess let's get to it. Jake is busy working as she always is, and probably shouldn't be too close to me anyway. because I don't want to get her sick. Ow. Now my nose hurts from blowing too much. All right. You don't need to worry about that. I got it. I got it covered. By the way, I was going to present her with a new potential. It's not really a pointer technically, but the claw, the bear claw, for back scratching and oh, that's nice. Yeah. So anyway, also before we get started, we lost Tito Jackson tonight. One of the older brothers of Michael Jackson passed away at age 70, I believe. Tito Jackson. Yep. And I think the day before was, or maybe that was 2 days ago. My brother put up somebody about Doug Irwin, who built Jerry Garcia's iconic guitar, died at 78, I guess. I don't know. Yeah. Birthdays today. I don't know if we had any. Let's just do a quick check and then we'll get to it. I'm sorry. I'm kind of all over the place right now. Still. Excuse me. Ooh-wee. This cold is really, it's getting in there. Oh, right. It was my friend Sarah Shea's birthday today. That's right. Oh, and also an old friend, Billy Jaffe. I know it was his birthday today. So there you go. All right. I think that's all I got for you. Yeah, let's do it, shall we? Ooh. So, hi there. Good to see you. Nobody's here. It's fine. It's just me and me and me. Probably just me 3 times 3. Anyway, hi there. Good to see you. Welcome to the Old-Timey Slideshow, brought to you by OPS Other People's Slides. I am still and always your host, Judd. A little sick today, a little under the weather, but that doesn't stop us. And of course, a little late, but here we go. Here in the secret LA bunker, currently solo, probably going to be solo for the rest of the night, if not forever. I don't know, whatever. So with that, my friends, and some Alan Stein music, there's Janet. Hello, Janet. Thank you. Let's start the show.
Just when you were thinking there's much more we should be drinking, comes the master of zest with a bunch of slides. Other people's slides. Wait, really? Yeah, other people's slides.
Oh my, indeed. And hopefully you won't have to see me blow my nose again like that, because I'll turn the beat around for OPS Live on the YouTube. On the YouTube, there it is. I feel like we're a little crooked tonight. That's a little annoying. Why are we crooked here, people? Oh, because that's okay, my one. Adjusting. We should be less crooked now. Yes, look at that. Perfect. Love it. All right. Indeed, OPS Live on YouTube, and it is in fact only an Art and Arlene Shaw night. No planes, except for the ones that are from Art and Arlene Shaw. And away we go. We're kind of wrapping up here, I think, on the. These are gonna be the last of the bake sale. Little kids in the kindergarten bake sale, and so there's young Jessica, and I don't know what the other girl's name is. But that is, I think we're in 1983 here. Man, they're lining up around the block for this stuff. Good stuff. Evidently, lots of support for the kindergartners and their bake sale. And shift just a bit. There we go. And there is one more. There you go. Young man doing some selling, I guess. Looks like that kid got a chocolate cupcake. Good for him. One last shot of our dear friend, our dear friend, Yosemite. This one, and this was the little deer that used to come and visit their window. One last shot of him or her, and then we're off to. This is Arches, I think, and it's that water skiing trip that they took out on the river there, or on the lake. I don't know which one it is, a river or a lake. But they were also in the Arches. I think this is somewhere in Arches National Park. I think. You saw what I did there. Where? What did I do there? The deer. Yes, thank you, dear friend. Thank you. See, I'm glad you got that, Janet. Thank you. Here we go. Some folks, and I believe that's Arlene, actually, our gal Arlene, climbing up here to do some exploring, perhaps, and perhaps to go then jumping way off of there. Again, the impressive height of this jump is, let's call it 6, 12, let's call it 20 feet at least. Gotta be pretty brave to do that. Good for them. All right. Next is some lovely lakeside shots here with some cool scenery. Excellent. Oops, enhance. Thank you. Excellent. What would you call it? There's some striations there. I can't quite see them, but just excellent rock formations in general. And then, of course, you can't have this kind of shot without a water skiing shot for Janet. There you go. Now this kid is clearly a novice because they're on 2 skis, unlike a bunch of the folks who are slaloming. So yeah, there you go, Janet. There's your water skis for the night. Congrats. And then it's Arn and Sheila's 25th anniversary. I think this was 77, if memory serves. And this will be the last of these that we'll see. We're, like I said, we're coming down to near to the end of the run with these guys. So that is Arn, A-R-N, Arn. No. No show is complete without water skiing. Excellent. There's Cheryl and Arn behind her as they came into the party surprised, I'm pretty sure. And there he is again going, why I oughta, you should have told me that there was going to be a surprise party. Again, Arn right there, and then one last one of Cheryl with I think either that's Arlene or that's Arlene's sister. I can never remember. Without seeing the spitting gap, I can't quite tell. And I like what looks like a bodyguard behind her. That's very funny. And and there they are one last time. Arn and Shirley cutting the cake once again for their 25th anniversary. Alrighty. Yes, next up we've got, it's the portraits. It's Mom and Dad Shaw, I think. That's Art's parents. And this was during the probably Sears portrait sitting. Yes, indeed, that was some cake for Lola. Good call. There's a cute shot of the dad looking chipper. And very 70s, maybe 80s. That's probably 85, I think, 83, 85, something like that. And there's the mom looking a little tired. Maybe she's had too many shots taken of her, so she's like, okay, get on with it. My guess, by the way, is that Art was actually taking these pictures as practice for whatever he was doing. So that's why we have some divided rooms and some What's the word I'm looking for? Probably divided room wasn't right, but you know, never mind. Backdrops or whatever it is. Moving on. There we go. And then one last one of these kids. This is in fact the last one from this fantastic magician and his lovely assistant with the gold eyes, and his super ruffles that even make crow's ruffles look amateur hour. So yeah, that guy. um, his name was Art Shaw or Art. Is it Artie Shaw? Yes, not Artie Shaw. That Artie Shaw, but his name was Art Shaw or Arthur Shaw, I think. All right, here we are. This is, I believe, we're somewhere in Germany for these shots. This is the woman pulling her cart, all her wares. Young Christopher Guest, a little bit. Yeah, I can accept a young Christopher Guest for that guy. Good call, very good call. Um, yeah, so that's some folks getting ready to set up for their, or maybe just broken down for their bazaar or their swap meet or whatever you want to call it. Here we go. Nifty, super cool carved door somewhere again in Germany. I think it's Ulm, ULM, Germany, possibly. There we go. Oop, okay, got it. Sorry, I just need a swig of water. And inside of a church, I guess, with some impressive stained glass windows here. That looks like, what am I looking at there? It's either, no, I actually don't know what the heck I'm looking at there. I see some angels in the upper right, but I'm not sure what the dude is down here. What do you think this guy is? Is that JC himself? Oh, that might be. Yeah, okay, so there's the robe, the loincloth area. There's one arm, there's the other arm. Yeah, maybe that's him. There we go. So there's to your right. How was your event? Did you give a talk? I did not give a talk. I was there as a walk around, introduce myself to folks, and try and make some good connections for future work and that kind of stuff. It was a fine event, and had some really nice chats with some fine folks, and did a little contest winning. I'll tell you about that some other time. It's very funny. Right at the end of the day, on the second day, and yeah, so there's that, and there we go, the nifty tower. Again, this may be Ulm, or it may be somewhere else. I'm not sure. Didn't get a chance to look it up. I'm, by the way, winging these, if you couldn't tell, because I couldn't waste the time, not waste the time, but I could spend the time to type them all in and get this done before midnight. And nobody wants that. So that's that one. Here is somebody with big yawn on the beach. And this looks like it's a very cold beach wherever they are. Maybe it is in Germany. I don't know. All right, and there we go. Some other young lady smoking away in the fun chair there. Rocky Beach and such. There's your one. That's your one airplane shot for the night. It actually looks like it could be LAX. Oops, there's TWA, so it's Trans World TWA, of course. Love that they're loading the boxes right in there. That's super cool. and sort of amazing how huge that plane is. That's so nuts. Huh. All right. That is your one airplane shot of the night, I think. Paris. Yeah. Here we are up in Paris. Not sure if we're still in the. This was like Notre Dame again or what? But cool shot. And then of course you can't go to Paris without the close-up shot of closer up shot of the Tower Eiffel. Ooh, it looks like somebody's going up and or down in the elevator there. Dang it. Sorry guys. Oh boy. All right. Yeah, that one. And here is not exactly sure what this is, but somewhere in Paris, I believe. And I just kind of love that tile. The tile pattern there is pretty excellent. And I also kind of like that little mini pickup truck. It's sort of cool. My Daisy just joined me. She says she likes the Europe slides. Me? Ah, all right. Thank you, Daisy. That is high praise. Okay. So that, and then let's go back. Sorry, the Louvre. You think that's not a bad guess. That could no. Wait a minute. No, because the Louvre front of the Louvre does not lead to a. The front of the Louvre leads right out into a garden area across the road, not into another straight array into the road. I don't think. But it's a good guess. I don't know. Here's a great shot. I don't know French enough to know what that says, but something clearly about pick up your dog droppings, which is very funny. They got a fresh pile there. 101 Dalmatians and a pile of poop. Okay, so next up here, we might be getting a little saucy. Oh my goodness, yes we are. One of the dancing girls at one of the cabaret shows, I believe, here. Hubba hubba. And we may have to censor this one. Actually, let me get the censors ready. Just in case we don't want to get too much in trouble, but here we go. This was an ad as you saw it in Paris. Hang on 1 second. Let me just. Oh no, sorry. Never mind. I forgot this was. Yeah, we got Dennis's prom first. Here's Dennis and the gals at the prom. Love the ruffles. Love it. Brilliant. And here's these folks. Tell your dogs to clean up. Use the. Missed the last word. Oh, sorry. Okay. This, I'm going to have to guess this is somebody's dad. Like, there's no way that kid is in high school. There's no way. Right? Like, that guy's got to be in his 30s or 40s. I think. But good God, I don't know. That's crazy. Do not know. And here's this handsome lad and his lady friend. Again, just spectacular ruffles, bow tie, the lapels way out there. Magnificent. I think it was 78, if I'm not mistaken, for this batch. And then here's the boys with their afro sheen going, crazy curl. It's too funny. Yeah. So there's the boys. And then there's this young man and his lovely date. Again, he looks like he could be 25. It's just as soon as he is 18, as far as I can tell. Sorry. All right. What else do we have? We have Oh, there you go. We got the pelican for our zoo interstitial, meaning that that is in fact the end of our show, my friends, or my friends, Janet. um, mm, mm, mm. Okay, so I think that will in fact do it. It will. Yes, indeed. This has been yet another Kodak Carousel Projector production, directed by Judd, and co-starring the lovely and talented you, Janet, and whoever else is watching, if anyone else is watching. And I think that's going to do it for us tonight. It is the 2nd of April, and uh, we will be back tomorrow, Friday, back here at the home office, and we should be here regular slide time, same slide channel. Until then, stay safe and stay healthy. I say that a lot. I didn't do it myself. And let's get some L music here. And good night.